Hello everyone, today is the 8th of July 2021 and we are in the 4th trading day of the week. So in this video, we are going to run you through our 5 most focused markets. Alright, mainly we have the Euro against US dollar, the gold, Nasdaq, US oil and Bitcoin. Alright, so let's kick off with the dollar index. Alright, that's one of the most important thing that we need to know. So we know that yesterday is the FOMC. So just before we talk about the dollar index, let's quickly read through the summary of the FOMC meeting. So the Federal Reserve said the standard of substantial further progress was generally seen as not having yet been met. So this is actually a slightly dovish comment, and some officials expect conditions for beginning to reduce the pace of asset purchases to be met somewhat earlier than they had anticipated, while others saw the incoming data as providing a less clear signal about the underlying economic momentum. So there is a very mixed sentiment within the officials. That's just what it means. The Federal reiterated that its intention to provide notice well in advance of an announcement to reduce the pace of purchases. So they are trying to calm down the markets. Alright, let's not jump ahead and speculate. Right, if we are going to taper, yes, we'll give an announcement in advance, but well, we know that it doesn't work that way. So but in any case, we can see that I guess from the tone, they are essentially still just wanting to ease the monetary policy further. They want to see more upbeat data going forward. So essentially, we are still seeing the Federal Reserve doing the same thing. It is still the same monetary policy, and if that's the case, I think there's still a good chance we will see the dollar index or the dollar in itself to depreciate further in the coming months. Alright, so let's talk about the dollar index right here. Now, without the drawings, alright, you can see that right now in the daily time frame, the price has actually broke above all of the moving averages, and it is standing above this 252 moving average. It broke up and then it kind of like pulled back and found support somewhere right here and continued to go higher. But at the same time, we know that it is actually still within a range itself, right? So it's right now at the range high. So if it's at the range top, then chances are you will face a lot of resistance, and that might be a good chance for the price to come down, especially after FOMC. There's nothing really hawkish about it. I think there's a good chance we'll see a reversal coming soon. Alright, with the drawings itself, you can see that this is the range itself. It's like a descending triangle. Right now the price is really at the top. It's trying to break through, and so today will be pretty crucial. I think if the price suddenly comes down and if it goes up, well, I mean basically either it goes down right here or it goes up, right? It may retest and goes even higher, and who knows, that may even bring the price to even higher level, because at the end of the day, the highest price is still somewhere right here, right? So there's still a good chance that it can also break higher. Maybe when it reaches the top right here, that it might continue to go down. But as of now, as of today, right, as long as this level right here is not broken, we are definitely still looking to sell the dollar. All right, so that's for the dollar index. Alright, next we have the euro against the US dollar. So in a daily time frame, just like the dollar index, right, we also saw that the price has broke out of the 252 moving average, came up, alright, found some resistance, and then it goes down again after the retest. But again, right now we are still seeing that it is still at the bottom of a range, right? Later on with the drawing, you'll look more clear. Anyway, we are still expecting the price to find some support and eventually goes up. You see right here at this area is a pretty good supply as well. So I think that as long as it's able to find support here, we definitely have a chance for the price to go higher from here and eventually all the way back to the top of the entire range. All right, so with all our drawings right here, all right, so we can see it's at the bottom. Something that you want to take note of, right, is all the way into the 1 hourly time frame right now. Okay, you can see that this is actually a falling channel. Price is right now at the bottom of the channel and it has rebounded off. Right now it's forming something like inside bar formation right here. And the good thing is that right now what we have is that this trend line, all right, itself has been broken. Price has went up. All right, a little bit of pullback has been done, and right now it is going up again. So we have a very good chance that today the price may go up. And in fact, we have already gave a trading call for this trade to actually buy. So the trading plan is really simple. Since it's already at the bottom, all right, there's already signs of reversal right here, be the candlestick formation or the breakout of this trend line, and the current formation right here also points to a upside movement from here. All right, so the trading plan is this. All right, if we actually try to buy somewhere right here already, our stop loss just have to be below the previous low right here, all right, and somewhere right here, maybe just slightly below the bottom of the entire symmetrical triangle. And our first take profit level will be somewhere, of course, back to the previous high right here. And the main targets, right, we can essentially look at, all the way to the top of the channel. All right, so that itself will give us about 50 pips of profits right here. But if let's say the price is really able to rebound from the low, now of course we know that there's a huge upside for us to profit from. And therefore, if after today it is still bullish, then on Friday itself we should expect the price to go all the way at least right back to 1.2. Right, I mean that is the more positive way of saying it. But to be more realistic, I think somewhere right here will be good enough. 1.1878. All right, so that is the trading plan for the euro against US dollar. All right, moving on, we have the gold. So in a daily time frame, we are seeing that the price has kind of found support right here. All right, and then it has already started to go up again. If we look at the entire chart itself, definitely we are somewhere in the middle of the range. But in any case, this upside trend and a pullback, all right, this should be the corrective wave, and therefore after which we might see another motive wave helping the price to push higher from here. All right, so with all the drawings right here, all right, so we are seeing that there's actually a rising channel forming right here. All right, so we have to go into the 4 hourly time frame, and right now the price is already being supported. All right, it's forming a symmetrical consolidation, and at the bottom right here, again we actually have gave a trade call right here to buy, and right now the price is going up pretty well. We are now just waiting for the price to break out, right, of this consolidation and all the way into the supply zone right at the top here. All right, that's where we might have to take profit already if there's a resistance still going on. But essentially, we still believe that the price can go even higher, essentially break out of this supply zone and goes all the way back to the equilibrium level. Now that's pretty much what we really think for the gold right now. We are still thinking that gold will be bullish somehow, because we don't think that inflation is over just like this, right? Obviously inflation is still around and it may get even worse from here. So anyway, the trading plan, if you are looking at the video right now and if there's still a chance, right, somewhere right here is where we already wanted to buy. I mean, we bought it at the bottom, but anyway, since the price is right here, in terms of the stop loss, of course you want to set it just below the consolidation right here. And then in terms of take profit level, first of all, let's go, we'll look at the previous high right here, and then essentially we want to see all the way to the top, all right, at this high right here. Essentially it's really about the daily average volume when the market trends. All right, so usually that will be about 20 to 25 US dollar or 200 250 pips of movement, right, from the swing low to the swing high of the day itself. So that's the trading plan for the gold. All right, very straightforward. And moving on, all right, we have the Nasdaq. So for the Nasdaq itself, in the daily time frame, obviously price has been well supported above all of the moving averages. And right now there's some kind of a overbought sentiment right here. As you can see right now, the price is slightly pulling back again. And into the 4-hourly time frame, we are also seeing that right now the price is very well supported by these two moving averages, meaning 21.63. Alright, so as long as we are seeing the price still being supported by the moving averages, technically speaking, we still want to go for buy opportunity, right? So, I mean, you can easily see that all of this support, right, at the moving average is very obvious. So, in for right now, all right, let's say if the price is able to pull back even further, I think somewhere right here we'll be able to see connecting with the moving average right here, and this is also a previous resistance turn support level. So essentially, this area is a pretty good demand zone for us to reconsider buying the Nasdaq again. And as you can see, this in itself is an entire channel that's still going upwards. So therefore we will definitely be looking to buy the Nasdaq. All right, so with our charts, with our drawings, all right, you can see that it is actually rising within this channel. All right, there's a trend line right here that's trying to support the price. If the price is able to get supported right here, it might just go up from here already. But from what I see right now, it does seem that it's trying to break lower. So once it break lower, then it will be able to reach the 63 moving average, all right, and also at the bottom of this riding channel. Then that will essentially be the best price for us to consider to buy. So the trading plan for the Nasdaq, all right, hopefully is able to break lower, push back even deeper. Then we will have an opportunity to buy at this price. So our stop loss can be really small, just right at the previous low right here, way well below the bottom of the channel. And then the first level we'll go back to is somewhere here, right, where we can actually see a little bit of supply right here, because that's also where price actually start to broke out of this very small little trend line right here, right? And so that will be the very first take profit level. Of course, after which our main target will be all the way back to the top of the channel, and that itself will also be well that will also be the average trading volume of the Nasdaq as it trends, right? So that is the trading plan for the Nasdaq. So moving on, we have the US oil. Alright, so for the US oil in the daily time frame, we are seeing a very strong pullback, right? Some people might thought it has crashed, but no, it's just a very huge pullback. I mean, it has climbed so much, it has reached the equilibrium level of 77, very near, and therefore there's a pullback for the market. I mean, oil will still be in heavy demand, and I do not think that it will just stop at 77. It should go higher, go to 80, even 90. Alright, that's definitely very possible. But anyway, coming back to the chart itself, right, we also seen that it is very well supported at the moving average. Right now, it is kind of trying to break below this 21 moving averages. So there's a very good chance we might see it go even lower and test this 63 moving average right here before it actually start to rebound again. And one thing for you to see is that you can also see as it actually pulls back, this is like the major volume of it. So this in itself may kind of correlate in a way. So if you take the measurement from here and put it right here, that would be just nice, well at the 63 moving average as well, and that's where we really want to buy. As of now, since there's a potential for the price to pull back even deeper, then we want to actually look for selling opportunity in the smaller time frame, right? So let's put up the drawing right here for you, and we will go to the 4-hourly time frame, right? So in the 4-hourly time frame, we're also seeing that price is well supported at the moving average. Now it came all the way down, breaking 3 moving averages right here, and it's going to be reaching the 252 moving average at the bottom as well. So the trading plan in itself, in fact, just now I did give a trade call to buy, because essentially it doesn't just go all the way down. There will always be a pullback of about 50% of the previous bearish trend. All right, if you were to go and do a little bit of back test, and therefore we try to attempt a buy. All right, but essentially what we really want is to wait for the price to pull back again right? Somewhere to this level, the previous support turn resistance level, that's where we can go ahead and sell the US oil again, and of course that is also where this trend line will be. So let me just pull out this Fibonacci from this swing high to this swing low and go into the 1 hourly time frame right here. So we can see that between the 50 to 61.8% level is where we actually want to sell. So let me just shift it a little bit right here. All right, so if this is where we want to sell, and if the market does give us a chance to do so, all right, the main trading plan will be selling, and that will be somewhere at this price itself. And of course that will also help to complete this entire pullback channel or retracement channel, as I name it, right? And that is where we want to sell. So first level, of course, will come back to the bottom of this channel, or in between this consolidation, and going lower. Okay, of course we'll be looking at the previous low, but our main target will be all the way down. All right, to be honest, I mean, if you look at the volume itself as it trends, and when it fell, when it falls, all right, it can go as high as 300 pips. All right, it can go as high as 300 pips to 380 as well, right? So if it's able to reach this price, you can really hold it, all right, all the way until the bottom right here at about 70 flat. Right? Or if you go to the 4-hourly time frame, that will be somewhere very near to the 252 moving average, and a very important support right here as well. All right, so that will be our trading plan for the US oil. So last but not least, let's move on to the Bitcoin. Alright, so for the Bitcoin, we are already seeing that the price is already trading well below all the moving averages. We already have the 21 moving averages having a depth cross with the 252 moving average. And to be honest, essentially the Bitcoin is still going to be bearish for a period of time before it really finds real buyers, real demand at a lower price. Otherwise, going forward, we should be looking to sell. All right. Of course, in the previous videos, I've been trying to buy because at the end of the day, it is still trading within this range. So therefore, I thought there would be a better opportunity to buy from the range bottom. And essentially, I thought that it can actually go back to this important supply zone before it actually really goes all the way down again. But from what I see right here, the market doesn't have the kind of demand for the price to push that high again. And what we are really seeing right now is again another breakout of a bullish structure right here. So well, there's a really high chance that it might just go down from here already. But anyway, as long as it's still within this range, we still can look for buying opportunity. Who knows that we still have a chance, right? Maybe you'll come back and retest this 63 moving average. All right, so let's put out the drawing for you. All right, so well, we can see that the price, the lows are actually getting lower right here. Essentially, this can be seen as a descending triangle. So previously, the price found support, went up, fell into a consolidation, and we're trying to buy, but it just doesn't go so. And finally, right now, it is breaking below this consolidation. So what we can expect going forward, I think all the way into the 4-hourly time frame, it is about to reach this support level, right, 32,500. I think that is where we can consider to buy again. All right, it can be that simple. All right, you may consider to buy again if it comes down here and found support. And in another way is also because I think the dollar will have a reversal very soon, and if it comes down, then that will more or less help to boost Bitcoin as well. So this is where we want to buy, but otherwise, if it goes even lower, needless to say, you just got to look for opportunity to buy again at the demand zone, right? Alright, so this is the trading plan, and this is where we want to buy. So our stop loss can be just somewhere right at the of course the below the support level right here. Alright, somewhere about 31,500 will do, and the first take profit level will be back to this area itself as you can see, there's a little bit of supply right here. The breakout is right here as well. So there will be about 34,400. But our main target will be back to the equilibrium level at this price, 35,580. So what is this black color dotted line? The equilibrium level is basically the middle portion of the entire descending triangle right here, or the entire consolidation. So anyway, our final target is actually all the way to the top, because once it break out of this equilibrium level, then definitely we can see the price go all the way up, right, back to the top of this descending triangle. All right, just like what happened right here. You see, right, the price went all the way up. You can see the price went all the way up, and it tried to consolidate right here before it makes another uptrend, a volume pretty much similar to what it has right here. So over here we have uptrend like this, and right now it is consolidating. So once the consolidation is done right here, hopefully it can goes up and with the same amount of volume from this uptrend itself as well. Right, so that is for the Bitcoin, and with that, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button if you like what we do, and do subscribe to our channel. So see you again tomorrow.